Hi Sagittarius. Today is August 24th. I am doing your love horoscope until the 31st. So the first thing that I get for Sagittarius is that in reference to love and relationships, you've pretty much been thrown like a curveball. You have been a hit and miss with a certain situation. But it feels like you are going to finally either learn whatever lesson it was that was meant for you, or you're going to go through maybe a certain dilemma. There may be a certain situation where you become frustrated, anxious, annoyed with a certain person. It feels like you've been waiting for someone to make a decision, to try to figure something out. But it does feel like at this point in time, you're getting closer to rectifying the situation. You've been doing this for quite some time. You definitely have the willingness and you definitely have the drive as well as the desire to create something beautiful with this person. However, it does feel like they are pulling back to some degree. There's not even an option to quit at this point, Sagittarius. It's like you don't want to walk away from a situation. You're not willing to throw in the towel. Even though you do seem to get very frustrated with this person, like extremely frustrated, and you're just not willing to give up this romance. You're just not. You're not willing to walk away from it, or else this is your partner who is not willing to walk away from the situation. You're holding your own down. I feel like you, Sagittarius, are taking very good strides to take care of yourself. So there's a lot of self-awareness here. Also, too, Sagittarius, it feels like you're owning your own shit. Like, you know what either you did or didn't contribute to a relationship, or your partner is becoming aware of what they did or didn't do in order to help this relationship get better. It does feel like there is going to be opportunity for you to be able to balance things in a much better fashion than you have before. If you something about the covers, pull back the covers or uncover something. Okay, so she's saying there is something to uncover in a certain situation. For some of you, just some of you, there is something that needs to be discovered. There is something needs to be found out. Truth needs to come out about a certain situation. Whether your partner has been dealing with somebody in their past or from their past, or your partner is talking behind your back to someone either about you, or it means they're talking behind your back to an ex-partner that they had, trying to reconcile something. So be careful, because your partner may be still interested in something or someone from the past that they can't let something go. So be careful, because this too, could be a lot what's going on there. I also feel like there, as far as love goes, there seems to be one, two, maybe three different challenges or three different people that may be involved somewhere in your life, Sagittarius. It feels like, somebody is holding on to a big secret. Somebody is definitely holding on to a big secret. So whether that's you, Sag, or that's your partner. You're not sure if you're supposed to tell someone or spill the beans, or it feels like I keep getting tricky. I keep getting the word tricky. Something is very tricky, and in order for you to navigate, meaning like use your GPS to get around certain situations, to figure out exactly, what's happening here, someone needs to, confess. Somebody needs to speak up. It's like you're going to have to learn, how to use your heart against your intuition. You're going to have to learn how to trust the difference between your heart and your intuition about a certain situation. For some of you Sagittarius, things are going very well. You've reunited with someone. Someone's come back into your life, and you're giving them another opportunity, another chance to be with you. And I feel like this is really positive. It feels really positive to me. The energy is very strong. The next thing that I'm getting is there is opportunity. I'm getting opportunity for a certain or particular person. And this feels like my grandmom saying that job related. So I guess we're going off of the love part for a second, and she's saying that job related opportunities are coming. So there is going to be offers. There is going to be something new building. There is going to be a new request for you at work, whether it's to change your position, whether it's to do something additional to your job and get more money for it. But there is something as far as work is concerned that has to do with that, okay? Where love is concerned, okay? Where love is concerned, somebody is trying to hold on to a situation and not let it go. Okay, I feel like somebody, as far as the Four of Pentacles goes, somebody is trying to hold on to a situation and they don't want to let it go. So be aware of that. Somebody is protecting what they have. While they're doing so, they're still working hard, trying to figure out a way to get to you, get through things, get through to you, to explain something to you, to clarify something. Somebody is definitely willing to put in the work. That's what I'm getting. And once that work happens, they will then approach you with an offer. They will definitely come forward to you with an offer. But you're going to have trouble making that decision. Again, because of trickery, because of deception in the past, because of maybe cheating. But you're not going to have clarity either way for a little bit of while. It's just temporary. But you're not going to have clarity on either side, your side or their side at this point. However, you are confused about a situation. You feel crossed about something, meaning you're back and forth with a certain answer, meaning you're not ready to make a solid decision. Not yet. And because you know that somebody still has a lot of options. You're definitely aware that somebody has a lot of options, and that's scaring you because you're afraid that they're going to walk away from you again or ghost you again. But somebody still is trying, and this could be you, Sag, still trying to hold on to a situation and not let it go. You're holding on really tight. You're so afraid of losing what you do have, even if it's a toxic situation. You don't want to have to do things by yourself. You don't want to not be in a relationship. So you're holding on. You're putting up with a lot of stuff. Even if your partner is talking to an ex, even if your partner, is going out and telling you one thing, but he's going somewhere else than what he's really saying, or she. It's not just a he. Or either you, Sag, are holding on so tight. Either they're holding on tight or you are. So somebody is not willing to let something go. Somebody is using all their might, all their finances, all their savings, everything that they have to keep something going. It feels very strong that way. Also, too, somebody is prepared to fight for what they want. They are, getting all their things together. They are definitely the Six of Wands. And for me, Six of Wands is showing that somebody is gathering all their things and willing to bring it to the forefront. But at the same time, somebody is going to choose one thing. Somebody is going to be able to make a choice. That's coming. You're going to have to use your strength. That's why the Strength card came out, to show that it's going to take everything you got in order to make a decision and put your trust into something again, especially after being hurt. Sagittarius, it's going to be really difficult for you, but you're going to get through this. I feel like this weekend there's going to be communication coming, and I feel like you are going to be approached while you're at your home. I feel like you're going to be sitting at your home. You'll either receive messages or someone will come knock at the door. So there is going to be a surprise something, whether it's a surprise visit, a surprise phone call, a surprise text message that you were unaware that you were going to get. And then somebody's going to make that offer that is going to be your cup runneth over. It is going to be about love. It is going to be positive. It's going to be somebody wanting to come back. Somebody is wanting to reunite and make this offer to you. It feels pure. It does feel that the intentions are very good. However, you still must use caution. Because even though today the energy is showing that it's positive and somebody's coming into some of you, and it is very good thing, it is going to fulfill you. However, you will look very carefully at what they're going to offer you. You will make that decision on whether or not you will accept this cup. Could be with a water sign, could be with an earth sign, could be with, an air sign. But wherever this is going, it could be really any sign, but you're going to take your time. You're going to look very deeply at what's being offered. Because in the past, you've had to go through a situation because somebody was not true, somebody was not honest with you, somebody misled you, somebody was very narcissistic in the relationship that you had. Somebody was very controlling, blaming everything. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. That's all they kept saying. One way or the other, no matter what went down, whatever the situation was, they blamed it on you. They flipped it, they turned it into the story they wanted it to be and flipped it on you. And that's why you had the ending. And with that ending is now coming another beginning. Okay, so, you're on a little bit, things go okay, then you have that argument, then you go off, and then you're two separate directions, then the person comes back to you again, and they're trying to make something work, they're trying to get you to go through something with them. They want a new beginning, they want a fresh start. And for some of you, when everything went bad and you separated and you both went different directions, somebody tried to come and get you, whether it was a friend, a girlfriend, a sister, a family member, or another love interest, came and tried to take you away from a certain situation. Somebody tried to pull you out of your depression. Somebody tried to get you to, trust in things again. Somebody wanted to open your eyes up that there is better things on the horizon. There's better things coming. They are on their way to better life over here, trying to get away from all the stagnation, all the toxic things that were back this way. So somebody is trying to help you to get to that destination. With that, you get the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, which came out for another sign as well. I'm not sure if it was Virgo or Aries, but the Wheel of Fortune also came out. And, that is great opportunity. That is blessings coming. That is the angels and the universe trying to help you to make things so much better. Definitely fresh starts and new beginnings coming with that, and that will be in love. So please be aware. Blessings are coming. The minute you let go of something toxic and get yourself into a better direction, that is exactly when the Lover's card came in upright, which is showing me that there is positivity coming. New beginnings are going to get off on the right start, on solid ground. So I'm very happy to say, Sagittarius, that even though you've been through so much in the past, even though you had to deal with that third-party situation, the sun is still going to shine. The sun is still going to shine, so things are going to be really positive. So stay tuned, Sagittarius, and please know that blessings are coming. Yes, things have been kind of difficult. You had to navigate around certain things and certain obstacles in your life. You definitely upset the apple cart, so to speak, or they upset your apple cart, so to speak. And, you didn't know how to handle anything. But I can also say that you didn't have to feel guilty, Sagittarius, because it wasn't you that did anything. It was your partner. So, if they're not willing to fess up or admit what they have done wrong because they know they were guilty, they know that, but they're still going to try to flip that switch or flip the script and make it look like, it was your fault. Ultimately, you're the one who caused the problem, not them. And I do feel like you are going to have to make a decision, Sag. You're going to have to use your intuition over your heart. Okay, you're going to have to make that decision. What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? You got to take a moment maybe to reflect on a certain situation. Okay, reflect to find the truth. And the truth, I feel, will present itself. It will become face value because whatever goes on in the dark always comes out in the light.